What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris, coming at you for another Deerfish Gaming video, and today I'm going to be talking about Diablo 4 again, okay? Now, I made a video talking about how I think the new season and the new expansion is just flat out boring. I called it boredom for money. I let my emotions get the best of me, and I was really angry when I made that video, and even when I was recording, I was trying to be nice in a way, but I was still being like really complainy. But it is what it is. I'm here to give you a more calm version of my thoughts. And yeah, I still think it sucks. I mean, I just should be flat out. I think it's boring. I think that if this was just a regular season, it wasn't a paid DLC plus season or whatever, then I think it would be okay. I think if they just threw all this together in like a season, they're like, boom, here you go. That's fine. But I think the fact that the campaign is just like one big filler episode of an anime, and then, just there's a bunch of things that I just really don't like about the expansion that I'm going to get into. I don't know. It just is really underwhelming and just a very big disappointment. And I think for, if you don't have Diablo 4, and you're thinking about spending $70 somewhere, I think you take your money elsewhere, buy a different game. And I think that if you do have Diablo 4, I mean, they fixed the infinite evade build that I'm going to showcase in here with the most recent patch. I haven't really played since I did all this video because I just haven't felt like it. But, surprise, there's a new broken build that's hitting for even more, that hits for like 250 quadrillion or some crazy thing like that. So I don't know. The game they're supposed to crunch the numbers and they just get bigger. It's nothing is like what we expected. You're supposed to fight Mephisto. Spoiler alert: you don't fight Mephisto. I feel like every step of the way, like I start to have fun and then I get disappointed. Start to have fun and then I get disappointed. But let's give them their dues, okay? I will admit, like, the difficulties of like going up for the world tiers, they were there. Like, you had to actually adjust your resistances, and you need to actually just deal with like the increase in damage. Now, the mobs still are just still kind of tickle you. It's really only like the elites and the bosses that you have to look out for. But it's better than it was. Given that progression is progression, and I do feel like having to like dodge and actually move around on the bosses is a lot better. Just before, you would just face tank bosses. I mean, and you still do kind of do that in the end game, but at least when you're leveling, you have to actually kind of like maneuver around stuff if you haven't actually like don't have like you have suboptimal gear and stuff. So there's I don't know, there's a lot more, there's substance to the leveling. But as you get closer to the end game, that's where the issues come, right? But let's get into that later. Let's take a look at leveling, right? Because I did have a fun time leveling, so let's take a look at that.
He seems all right.
Go carefully.
Hands.
Oh, it'll be alright. They always want to fight.
Too late.
Oh, he got me. Holy shit. It's actually okay, to be honest with you. It gives me time to...
Need time.
He was interesting. Yeah, so the bosses, you actually have to dodge stuff now. I'm not used to that with this game. Used to you just be able to just power your way. Now you actually have to move around and do stuff. It's not just the Lilith fight anymore. So around the mid 40s is when I was starting to feel like everything was just becoming a chore. My build was starting to fall off, and I was going to have to start to redo everything I had just done in a sense to get, acquire a whole new fresh build of, gear. And I don't know, that just seemed like a chore to me rather than having fun. And I guess, at that point, that's personal opinion, like personal preference and whatnot. But I don't know. I felt I was already starting to feel bored here, but we're gonna truck along. And once I switched to Quill Volley, I did get a little bit of revitalization. I will admit that that was a fun build, and if you're gonna level, just use Quill Volley. And then, I got the Infinite Evade build, and what a blast that was.
Need more time.
Huh. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, oh, I'm honestly just annoyed. I feel like I've just hit a wall. I'm just gonna take a break, maybe play off camera a little bit. I'm just very annoyed right now with how things are going. This is just very underwhelming. I don't know. I was having fun and now just kind of, I don't know, just not having fun anymore. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Next time on Journey of Diablo 4. I don't know. Farm this up and then do the Realm Walker. We'll probably be 60 after that. And then we can start doing the pit, actually like doing in-game activity. Yeah, see, like, the Stinger just wants to be this good. I was using this blood boiling woven quarterstaff, and then all of a sudden you get this Sepizatonic or whatever from a blood maiden, which I know is the infinite evade staff, and boy is it the infinite evade staff. Good Lord have mercy. But we're going to show off, I guess, what everybody else has showed off, and that is that this thing is crazy strong. You just evade, 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 evade. Right? Everybody's done a video on it. It's no secret. But yeah, I was having fun. At the beginning, like levels 1 through 35, I can realistically say I was having a good time. But after that, up until I got this staff, I don't know, it was just kind of a pain. But look, bang, 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 bang. I didn't do anything different. Nothing different. All I did was attach this staff, and I re-put on the Thunder Spike. Well, I guess I did do one thing different. I put on Thunder Spike. But besides putting on Thunder Spike, that's it. This is the same build I was using 2 seconds ago. Now let's be real. Okay, a build like the Infinite Evade build is really fun, and it's so game-breakingly fun that it's going to be fun for like a few hours or whatever, and then it's going to get boring because it's so easy. That's just the way that is. They patched it. Hey, that's cool, right? I think that's a good thing. But then also at the same time, they got some other build now that hits for like 250 quadrillion damage. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, was it really fixed? I mean, this new build I'm hearing about sounds like it's even more broken. It was just fun to fly around the room and just destroy everything. So yeah, that was fun. But this next part is the complete opposite. Okay. these realm walkers are just what? Now I know this has been patched, I think, a little bit too. They have a less health or whatever. I don't know. But this just whole season idea, what? The portal after this is fine, but what you're about to see, when you play this season, if you want to get like good season rewards and stuff, you gotta play this. And it's just, why does it take so long? And after this, after that increase to resistances too, I may even just swap out the gems, or maybe just one gem, one skull for poison. They just not that much shadow damage that happens. It's like a very specific instances, like against Echo of Varshan, and then it's mainly boss battles. You can just swap out the gems when need be. It's a bit of a chore, but it can be done. So I may swap to Torment 3. Probably do a Seeking Opal for
Need more time.
the compasses and boards and stuff, and then we will do some hell pods. Yep, then we'll do some hell tides. Use up some of the Blood Maiden stuff, get some exquisite blood, get some more boss mats. Really just start farming up boss mats, I guess. And then we'll find a party and try to get a mythic unique. And it's like right now, like I'm killing everything, but the damage reduction, like if I was to go into Torment 3, I just feel like another damage reduction guy would come up and then I just give me a really tough time. But I'm probably going to try it anywhere here soon. Just because I am getting fairly strong now. So the Realm Walker is just too slow. I think it was a bad idea. It is just one of the many things compounding that are just not very fun and boring, just to make this overall experience of Diablo 4 right now boring. Okay, the Dark Citadel is is okay. Okay, it was fun for one playthrough, but it's gonna once you get it done once, I mean it's the same puzzles after that. And even then it's the same puzzle in each wing. It's essentially the same puzzle like 20 or 30 times over and over and over and over again. It is everything is just boring, a chore over and over and over and over again. I don't know. I was happy that the party finder worked very well. I was able to find parties very effectively to do the Dark Citadel. But yeah, I don't know. I was just very underwhelmed by that as well. But it at least was okay. But it did take a while, and the rewards again were mediocre for how long it took, for how much time it takes. I feel like the rewards should just be way, way better. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Now, I did enjoy the Undercity, and again, I will state the party finder system works great. Now, let's look at the Undercity. Very, very well. It's semi quick, but again, just if the boss mats are very, very good. But other than that, if you're not getting boss mats, the rewards at the end just aren't that great. I don't think. Interesting. Yeah. It's crazy, like, I'm not dying, I'm just, like, slowly whittling everybody down. And then the bar, or whatever, just comes in and goes smack. Yeah, there's a lot more on that first level than on the Slither level, on the Yoshi level. Whew. That was a lot for me. It took me all that time to do that, but they did all the rest. That is wild. Hey, but I'm doing my part. I'm doing my good damage resistance thing. It's so retarded. Ta-da. These guys are like, he does the least damage, he just runs to the end, and hey, I do what I can. Oh, Numi died. That's unfortunate. Need Numi.
So much good I would have done.
Would you really have done good though? I don't think so. So yeah, I mean, as you can see, you get a lot of good boss mats at the end of an Undercity run. but that's it. I just felt like the rest of the stuff was very, very underwhelming. I just feel like the only thing I other really cared about other than that was the runes, and the acquisition of the runes was just so slow. I did not feel like grinding any more than I already did. I did like 3 or 4 hours, didn't get not one lith rune of just undercity run after undercity run after undercity run. I found a good group and we were just going and going and going, and nope, nada, not one lith rune. So I rolled it and I got the melted heart of Selig and I cried and I quit. So, that's just how that went. At that point I was done. I knew I already wasn't going to come back to play anymore Diablo 4. I was done, finito. I think this season is just not for me. If you're enjoying it, good for you. I'm happy for you. But I just feel like, whereas before in previous seasons I would play 2 characters, maybe 3 characters, now I don't even feel like finishing one full one. I mean, I guess you can say I'm finished. I'm in Torment 4. I have a mythic unique. I've killed Uber bosses, but I don't know. I just really, really disappointed, and it just doesn't feel like there's a reason to play after you hit the end game. You go for the mythic uniques, and that's it. I mean, I just feel like there needs to be a focus on figuring out that there has to be some other in-game goal than just getting a mythic unique. And I don't know. I don't have an answer for it, but I'm also not a video game creator, right? I'm just here playing these video games, and I think they have done a lot of things right. And compared to where the game was when it came out, it is a lot better. But again, something I stated at the beginning. To be honest, you should have just taken the campaign portion out and just added all this in as like a regular season, because it is just not that good. Is not good enough for you to be like, hey, yeah, pay another $40. I mean, I just feel like it was a little absurd. And yeah, but other than that, guys, I hope you guys liked the video. If you made it this far, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you don't want to miss any more Deerfish gaming videos. This is just my opinion again, and if you're enjoying it, I mean, I'm happy for you. I didn't really enjoy it, and yeah, maybe I'll see you next season, and maybe I'll feel differently. Peace.